Every day, a little girl waited for her dad to return to the orphanage he left her at due to poverty. He promised to come back, so she patiently waited until a couple showed interest in adopting her one day. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to Dailydose, like and share this video with your friends. It might brighten their day and inspire them to do good. Also keep watching because an important lesson awaits at the end of the video. Callie is a 10-year-old girl who lives in a small orphanage. It had been 3 years since her single father brought her there, promising that he would return for her after he earned money. Her father, Alex, was a poor man. His wife, Lucy, abandoned him and Callie after meeting a rich man who wanted to marry her. She took with him the contents of their joint bank account, and because of this, Alex could not sustain the store he had. "I am sorry, Callie, but Daddy does not want you to live in poverty. I promise, once I can earn money to give you the comfortable life you deserve, I will come back for you. I promise, Callie. Please wait for me," the heartbroken father said before leaving her daughter with the orphanage director. "Dad, don't leave me here," Callie cried, trying her best to cling on. "I am sorry, Callie. Daddy needs to earn money so that we can live together again. I promise you, I will be back. I love you, Callie," Alex said, also in tears. He gave the orphanage director one last look as if to say, "Please, take care of her," and walked away. Then 7 years old, Callie never forgot about what her dad said. Every day, she would wait outside the orphanage door with her suitcase and sit waiting for him. She would even pick flowers from the garden to hand to him. Other children often laughed at her, with the older ones trying to ruin her hope of reuniting with her dad. "Come on, Callie. You can't go on believing in fairy tales. Your father was making an excuse. He's not coming back," they would say. "You don't know my dad. He's a man who keeps his word. He will come back for me," Callie would then respond. The kids would often shake their heads, laughing at Callie. They were just like her, hoping, wishing, and praying that somehow their parents would show up and take them away from the orphanage system. One day, as she was sitting outside with her suitcase and freshly picked flowers, the orphanage director approached her and asked if they could meet inside her office. Callie nodded, took her bag inside, and made her way to the room. "Callie," the director began to say, "you know that every child here longs to be a part of a family, right?" she asked. Callie slowly nodded. "Well, a couple showed interest in adopting you. They'd want you to be a part of their family," the director told her. "No, my father said he would come to get me. I don't want someone else to adopt me. I will wait for my dad," she said, starting to cry. "Well, sweetheart, you are in an orphanage. Under the law, if anybody wants to take care of you, they do have the right to adopt," the director explained. At this point, Callie was crying loudly. "No, please, I want my dad. Don't let them take me," she sobbed. The director could not reveal to Callie that although they tried asking the couple if they were interested in adopting some of the older children, they had already refused. In fact, with the orphanage running out of funds, they had to accept the bribe given to them for the director to release Callie into their care. After a couple of days, it was finally time for Callie to meet her adoptive parents. Although she cried for days, she finally accepted her fate and prayed that her birth father would find her one day, no matter where she went. One last time, hoping for a miracle, she sat outside the orphanage door with a fresh bouquet. "Come on, Dad," she said quietly. Unfortunately, time was up. The orphanage director asked her to collect her things from her room. She threw away the bouquet she made on the street and made her way upstairs. When she collected her things and went back down to meet the orphanage director, she suddenly realized she had left the only photo of her dad on her bedside table. "Hold on, Mrs. Cassidy. I left something in my drawer," she said, rushing back up. As she opened the drawer, she was surprised to see that the photo was no longer there. About to cry, she heard someone from behind her. "You won't be needing that photo anymore." Her eyes widened, and she quickly looked behind. "You will see me every day now," the man said. "Dad, is it really you?" Callie said, throwing herself into his arms. "Yes, sweetheart, it's really me. I am sorry it took me so long to come and get you," Alex said with tears in his eyes. They embraced tightly for a couple more seconds before pulling away. "I knew you would come back, Dad. I told everyone here that you would," Callie said, crying as well. The other children looked through the door, realizing that Callie had been right all along. Her father was a man of his word. It turns out Alex left town to earn money to take Callie back into his custody. He first worked as a store clerk until he saved up enough to open a shop. He met a lovely lady named Amanda, whom he fell in love with. When he revealed to her that he had a daughter waiting for him at an orphanage, she didn't think twice to help him. "Let's go get your daughter," she told him before they processed Callie's adoption papers. Since that day, Alex, his new spouse Amanda, and their lovely daughter Callie have lived a happy life together. Alex remained a devoted father, showering Callie with all the love he could possibly give. Amanda also loved Callie like her own, and she would go on to be the mother of Callie's two half-siblings.